Okay, Assalamualaikum to everyone. This is Anas Ahmed, and I welcome you all to this new webinar on practicing English outside the classroom box on behalf of SIPD Rashidabad. So let's move forward. When I say the word outside the classroom box, what comes in your mind? Would you please comment in the chat box? Okay, what is the meaning of out of the box? When we say out of the box, what does it mean? Think critically, verbal, hmm, okay, can you see my slides? No, but my slide is shared, isn't it? Now, can you see my screen? Okay, fine. So, out of the box means to think creatively, I mean, to, to think something extraordinary, which we commonly or usually cannot, right? Just like that, we need to do things outside the classroom box as well. Moving forward, in today's webinar, we are going to learn the importance of outside the classroom box activities, why we need to engage our learners in outside the classroom box activities, and then we'll learn some tips to engage our learners in independent learning activities. So all of the outside the classroom box activities are independent learning activities. So we'll have some tips on independent learning. First of all, I would like to ask this question. Why do we need to engage our learners in practicing English outside the classroom? Any ideas? Please write in the chat box. Why do we need to engage our learners in practicing English outside the classroom? To use English outside the classroom wall is very interactive. Good idea. Any other ideas? To gain confidence? Very good, very good. Any other ideas? To enhance vocabulary? Yes, definitely, because inside the classroom, the items, the things, the objects will be limited, and when you go outside, the world is limitless, and there is more opportunity to improve vocabulary. I agree with you. To use English outside the classroom, oh, wait. To give print environment all around, to inherit interns, students will use their vocabulary in order to acquire the language. Yes, for language acquisition, we need more practice to give print environment all around. Good. So moving forward, I agree with your most of your thoughts. But the first reason we want to engage our learners in outside the classroom box activity is time. And there is a very famous phrase, 5-hour problem. What is 5-hour problem? Can anybody tell me? Especially for language learners, this 5-hour problem is a very important issue that we never address. And that's the reason we need to engage our learners in 5 hour means 5 classes in a week. So, and 1 hour for each class. So only you're giving 5 hours to English in the whole week. And the rest of the hours spent for other things. So English is usually taught as a subject, just like math, science, and social studies. English is not taught as a language, and language has to be spoken or used everywhere. It requires practice. Do you think the 5 hour practice in those 5 periods of the week is enough for the learners? Please comment in the box. Do you think those 5 hours are enough to prepare our learners to use the language? The 5 classes, 1 hour each day, do you think they're enough to teach English? Can you tell me why? Because most of the times the learners and teachers are busy covering the syllabus. Half of the time is spent teaching, the other half is spent checking the copies. So we don't usually have time in the class to practice the language. So we don't have a lot of time to practice the language. We have to learn a lot of grammar rules. So to solve this time problem, okay, you can see like the whole week, 5 periods of English. Okay, first of all, to motivate our learners to engage in outside the classroom box activities, we need to connect the classroom learning materials with the real life. That is the first thing we need to keep in mind. If we're spending those 5 hours teaching and checking the copies, we won't have time to connect what we are learning with the real life. If you have taught some vocabulary, are the students able to find those words outside the classroom, somewhere in books, newspapers, TV channels, YouTube, internet? Are they able to find those words in the practical life or not? So let's start thinking outside the classroom box. First of all, what we have to do is open the classroom door so that the learner could go outside the classroom and see the language in the real life. Second thing that we could do is reduce TTT, teacher taught time. So can you give me an idea how much time do you spend teaching and how much time do you spend practicing? I mean, how much time do you allow your learners to practice the language? And how much time do you spend teaching the language in the class? Can you give some ideas? The ideal range is 20% instruction time, 80% practice time. Can you talk about your classes? How much time do you spend on instruction? And how much time do you spend on practice? Yes, I need your responses. Hello, are you typing your answers?
Can I say
Yes,
about our classes in
yes.
Tajikistan, like in secondary schools, it's 45 minutes, for example, English lesson. It is twice a week. And as I have observed in other teachers' lesson, the teachers spend most of the time talking, explaining the instruction and little time for practice. And then the bell will ring and the students will go even not asking what is the homework. That's why when I doing training professional development, I ask that teachers' talk should be reduced, but still teachers, like all our classes are traditional ones, teachers need to move to student-centered, but it takes
Yeah,
time. It takes,
I,
yeah.
that's a very nice issue that you have raised here. I would like to facilitate a separate webinar on reducing teacher talk time. And I will
Yes,
try my best to reduce my talk time as well so that you happen to learn more, right? So we have to spend more time on practice. Learn
yeah,
little, practice more.
right, agree.
Okay, so next thing that is, okay, first thing, when we start, making the strategy for outside the classroom box activities, where we can practice the language we need to think about, okay? So we can ask our learners to make a list of the family members, friends, online friends, Facebook groups in English, all of those friends who speak good English or English at least, all of the family members that can speak English, all of the online friends that can speak English. Make a list of those people. So what do we have to do then? Once I find the English speakers in my circle, what should I do? Hmm. I should spend time with them. I should practice English with them. I should share what I learned in the classroom with them and take their advice regarding that. That's a wonderful strategy, isn't it? So write down one family friend or anybody that you usually speak English with. How many English speaking friends do you have? How many English speaking family members do you have? How many online English speaking friends do you have? I don't mean native speakers, I mean anybody who can speak English. Any ideas? My colleagues at work, very good. Anyone else? Zehra, Safala, Rahila, would you please contribute your answer? My mother is an English teacher. I talked to her. Very good source. We do have people around us who we can practice English with. So we can ask our learners to make a list of people and think about how they can spend time with them practicing English. When I was a language learner, I got a couple of good English speaking friends, spent time with them, and that's how I improved my English. The next thing that we have to do, one colleague, many online friends, and I talk with them a lot. Very good. Colleagues, my children, watching videos. Yeah, you can speak with colleagues, you can talk with your children. Yes, watching videos can help you improve your listening. Rahila says colleague. Very good. Okay, next thing that we have is newspaper or any type of book reading. What we can do is ask our learners to read a newspaper and email a summary to their classmates. The classmates share the reflection on the news in the response. This can happen outside the classroom. Ask every of your learners to have an email ID, which is possible in this digital age, and then ask them to read a column from newspaper or a story from a book, and then share the summary with other classmates, and then read each other's summaries and they give reflection to each other. And that can happen outside the classroom box. And that is a good opportunity for the learners to practice the language outside the classroom box. Next thing is find the meanings of 5 difficult words from your favorite story and share with your classmates. This is another wonderful activity that I have done a lot of times. I ask my learners to find their favorite English story, read it, after reading it, underline, find new words. And after they find new words, they check the meaning in the dictionary. Once they understand the meaning, they share the words with the classmates. So it is said the best way to learn is to teach. By teaching, we learn the best. We clarify all our concepts by teaching. And I've been doing this for many, many years, and I still do it. Whenever I come across anything new, I share with my friends and try to enhance my learning by teaching. Give lecture in class. What lecture? I didn't understand. Okay, next. Yes, relate classroom learning with real life. Ask your learners to look for vocabulary that they learned in the lesson in newspaper, YouTube video, or any books other than the syllabus. So for example, today I taught a particular chapter. From this chapter, I taught 10 words or 10 phrases, and I want my learners to find those phrases somewhere else outside the classroom. They go and read newspaper. If they come across any of the classroom word or phrase, they underline it and share with their friends or the teacher. Yes, the words that you have taught me, I can find these words in here on this newspaper, on this YouTube video, or in this book. Safala, yes, you want to ask something? Yes, Safala. Yes, Safala. You want to, you raised hand actually. Okay, once you're back, do ask whatever you want to. Okay, so let's move forward. There is vlog presentation. This is my favorite. Okay, you can ask your students to make vlog presentations. So do you know about vlog, by the way? It's just like blog. Blog is book log. When we write a written story, that's called blog. When we record a video and present it as it like a story, it becomes vlog. So we can ask our learners to make vlog presentations. That not a bad idea, is it? Is it? So can you share with me your experiences if you've seen students make vlog presentations? Instead of taking presentation in the class, sometimes you don't have time. You have 1 hour, and Debbie said she has only 2 hours. I mean, not 2 hours, 1.5 hours. Is it possible to take students' presentations in those 1.5 hour in a week? Yes or no? So it is in 1.5 hour, you have to teach and then get them to practice. Then you take the presentation of your 20 students, 30 students. Is it possible? If you have only 1.5 hour in the whole week, 45 minutes, 45 minutes. And I talk about 5 hour problem, which is common, 1 hour every day. And you need to take the uh, presentation as well. So usually it is difficult to do that. So the easiest and smartest way is vlog presentation. Ask your learners to give their presentations through vlog and send you the email. So what you can do, ask the students to record their presentations, share presentation in a WhatsApp group, ask the students to give feedback on each other's vlogs. So if you have a classroom group on WhatsApp, ask them to make videos and share in the WhatsApp group. They give feedback on each other's videos. They can give feedback on the content, on the language, vocabulary, whatever. Suggested topic that I can give you are these information about a place, product, or a person. Okay, so if they want to make an informative presentation, they can just give information. They may visit that particular place outside the classroom box, and then they can show that place and give information about that place. This is Tandolayar Market. It has these many shops. It has these many numbers of shoppers coming every day. These many numbers of shopkeepers are there. You can find this particular type of product here, and this market is famous for blah blah blah. So they can give informative presentation through vlog. They can talk about products. Maybe they show a mobile phone and they want to give reviews on that mobile phone through giving information about that product. They can talk about a person as well. Hi, Brad. It's okay. Uh, okay. Raising an issue in your locality, sometimes you can raise issues that are happening in your area. Maybe the road is under construction and it is being delayed. So you can make a video and ask the local government to get it constructed as soon as possible. So just like that, it will be, you can talk about any real life issues and come up with solution as well in that particular video, which is problem solving video. Okay, sharing an idea to make the world a better place. Sometimes you have an idea and you want to present that idea with the whole world. Ask a learner to make a video in English and share that idea with the whole world. I hope you do have some ideas. Your learners may have some idea. We do have critical minds in our class. No problem, no problem. Giving reflection on a story or a movie is also one of the strategies. If you've watched a movie in a cinema or at home and you want to give reflection on that movie, you can give reflection through your vlog video. So next thing is actually there are a lot of online resources. I'm just sharing a couple of resources with you that you could use, you could share with your learners. Due to electricity outage, that I had I had a disconnection of internet, so I'm back again. So I hope you can listen to me. Can you? So this is one of the websites where you could ask your learners to do written tasks. Let's talk about other websites as well that could help you. CambridgeEnglishOnline.com/phonetic focus if you want to learners to learn the sounds. So I highly recommend this website to you. Please take the screenshots if you want to. The next, there are some language games in this website, learnenglishkids.britishcouncil.org. So learners can play fun games on British Council website and improve their English at the same time. And then comes this last website, which is Youglish. This is actually YouTube plus English. So we have a lot of native speakers videos on YouTube. So this website is a collection of native speakers, videos, and you can find any phrase and check the pronunciation and the sentence use as well. If you just use this website, Youglish, you see, whatever, you give me a word, I want to use it and I want to check how it is pronounced. Can you just give me a word in your, can you give me a word or phrase that I should find here? Any word or phrase that you want to give? You can write in the chat box. Let's say I want to find the word clutter and I want to see how I can see it here. There are 1459 videos available, 1459 videos. So I can see US pronunciation, UK pronunciation. So recipient's perception of clutter. So I can hear it, the real sound from real speaker in real situation. This video was not made to teach you English. This video was made for some other purposes, but we can find that word in the real life situation. Clutter. Clap. Okay, if you want me to find the word clap, I can find that as well. And I can check US pronunciation and Australian pronunciation as well. Let's check Australian one this time. This is a YouTube video. Somehow this, so you use the word clapping in the video. I think you're not able to listen. Are you able to listen to it? Maybe I didn't share the sounds. Okay, let me play it again.
him saying, go on, give it to him.
Let's make a movie.
Every morning we'd walk on set and Dex would say that. And it would make us laugh and everyone would clap and we would get going. And
Everyone was clapping. Okay, let's resume. So yes, let's carry on. Any other word that you want me to find, or any phrase that you want me to find? Because words cannot be taught in isolation. Do you agree or disagree? So we can write some phrases. Take it easy. And let's see how it is used in the US English.
And on land. Ride the waves on the double wave pool, take it easy on the lazy river, try your hands at volleyball in the activity pool, and shop at the floating market or wind your way out of the green maze. Number 5 is Nong Nooch Tropical Botanical Garden. Nong Nooch Tropical Garden, close to Pattaya, is the largest botanical garden in Southeast Asia. The vast gardens are set in an area of around 600 acres and have some of the most beautiful flowers in the world.
Okay, so before
I'm
we end,
told they're excellent. Ah, you have a light. Good. Now, take it easy for a minute or two, because
so you heard take it easy, the phrase. So you can write phrases, idioms, and check how they're used in real life situations, right? So we are moving towards ending the session. Please don't forget to fill up the feedback form so that we can give you the certificates. So please, check the feedback form. You have the feedback form in the chat box. And any questions, by the way, you have regarding this webinar that you want to talk about? If any questions you have regarding this session, please feel free to ask if you do have some questions. Gulzar, Maria, Mike Brett, Rumesa Memon, Rahila, you can ask questions. And do fill up the feedback form, please. And don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, SIPD Rashidabad. If you want to see the whole webinar session, you can find the recorded session on YouTube. And you can find other videos as well, previous webinars on this YouTube channel as well. So don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel And don't forget to subscribe our SIPD Pakistan Facebook page. Great. So I hope everyone is done with the feedback as well. So we'll be back again with new topics on in the next webinar. Till then, Allah Hafiz, Tata, bye bye.